Welcome to where the furniture isn't always the best, but them views, they are amazing.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the break room live here from the 13th floor. I don't know why I always say live. It's not like you all listen to this live. It's a recording. It just feels good when I say it. But no, welcome. Episode number 151. And I'll tell you guys now, the title of this one is The Blame Game. Because right now, we're all playing a little bit of the blame game. But I don't want to go too far just yet. But I want you to think about that, the blame game. And just start thinking about, what are you blaming people for, or situations? What are you harboring and holding on to and using that as the reason why something has or has not happened as of yet? But before I get into all that, while you're thinking about that, man, what an amazing ride. 150 episodes in. If you didn't get a chance to listen to number 150, would definitely like for you to do that. Go back, listen to episode number 150. Don't do it now, though, unless you're busy. If you're super busy, go back and listen to episode number 150. It's a pretty light episode. Us reflecting on 150 episodes of the 13th floor, which is just awesome. But as far as today, and you can hear it in my voice, I got a slightly different tone, and I think it's just a matter of reflection and just trying to decide, where do we go next? Not just the 13th floor, but just as humanity. What's next for us? Because we've said it before. We went into COVID-19 and one way, and we just can't come out on the other side the same way. We've got to be different. We've got to be different individually. We've got to be different as a collective. And if you're not thinking that way, you should be thinking that way. It's funny. You know, there's been many things that I have blamed people for and situations for. And at the end of the day, who's really responsible? What's really responsible? All right. So if you're multitasking, I want you to stop. If you're riding in your car, I don't really want you to listen to this right now. If you're doing housework, I don't really want you to listen to this right now. If you're distracted, turn this off. Come back to it. I really want you to sit down. I want you to be able to focus on this and just listen. And I want you to think about the major things that you hold on to this day for who knows how long it's been. And I want you to think about the things that are keeping you from your dreams. And all the things that you're blaming on not being able to accomplish your goals, your dreams, your desires. What are those things? I want you to take a couple moments just to think about that right now. What are those things that when you were growing up, you said, I'm going to do this? Or even as an adult, that you said, I want to see this happen? Or you wake up every day and you think about this particular thing and it just won't go away, and you think it's out of your reach. Now I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to start writing down all of the things that you are blaming for this not happening. And while you're writing them down, I really want you to challenge yourself and think, is that real? Are these things I'm writing down real? Are they really an obstacle? Are they really something that is so finite and so permanent that I cannot get to that dream? I can't get to that goal. I can't get to that desire. Now, for some of you, you might put down age on there. Age is the reason why you still won't accomplish your goal, your dream, your desire. And to that, I say, that's not accurate. Age is not a reason. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it could be going to the Olympics. Age is not a reason. You can probably still go. You might not win. Let's just be realistic. But you could. You could at least attempt to qualify. I mean, that's just an example, right? But there are many of us that, look, right now we're blaming COVID-19. We had these dreams for 2019, and I see so many people saying, I'm sorry, it's COVID-19, right? It started in 2019. We're in 2020, but there's so many people that have already written off 2020. And there's so much of the year left. And I get it, man. Look, stuff are shut down. People are in quarantine. People have lost jobs. But how much time have you had to work toward your goal? Did you plan on doing a career change? Did you plan on renovating your house? Did you have plans to invest in certain things? Change your financial disposition? All the things I just mentioned are still possible. Even if you can't physically do it right now, how much research have you done? How many plans have you written? How many people that are also at home have you consulted with extensively? Because right now they've got plenty of time to talk to you and to tell you exactly how to do that thing that you want to do, how to make that thing happen. You wanted to renovate your house. Okay. Do you have a blueprint? Do you have a sketch of what you want? Have you made a list of things? You want to go back to school? Do you have the school picked out? Have you written your scholarship stuff? I mean, there's so many things that you could do right now, but we're playing the blame game. And I'm going to tell you, if you have this dream, this goal, this desire, this aspiration, and it's been there for a while, COVID-19 just happens to be the most convenient thing right now for you to use as the excuse. And yeah, I'm calling it an excuse for you because, look, the things I haven't accomplished and the reasons that I have for them, they're excuses. So if I can call out myself and say that, surely you tuned into this podcast that's looking for people to motivate you and to educate you and to learn and to get different viewpoints. Well, here's my viewpoint. Those things on that paper, they're excuses. Because at the end of the day, you're responsible. You're responsible for your decisions. You're responsible for your inaction, right? And if we're going to be different when we come out of this, what are you doing to make it so? What massive action or what massive thought have you made to get you closer to the thing you want to accomplish? What resources have you identified? You can't tell me that okay, you lost your job, okay, you're quarantined, you're at home with the kids. Well, the kids ain't up 24 hours. And if they are, well, that's a whole nother problem. But again, guess who's responsible for that? You. That's it. Just you. What are you doing? How much longer do we have in this situation? When things go back to quote unquote normal, if you haven't made any action, it's probably too late because you're just going to fall back into whatever routine or whatever the new routine will be. And guess what? Then you'll start defaulting to the regular excuses. Oh, my parents didn't do this for me when I was growing up. Oh, I grew up in a single household. Oh, I didn't have access to all the things that other people did. Oh, my wife. Oh, my husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend. Man, woman, it's time for us to just stop all that, right? Look, I need you to find some people. Find some people that are motivated. Find some people that have the will and the desire to keep going no matter what. Find some people with some perseverance and just look. Right now, you can't physically spend time with them, but find 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of your day to talk to them, just to find out, hey, what is it that you do? How do you keep going? How do you keep achieving? Better yet, don't even ask them that. Ask them about their obstacles. What things are in the way? What roadblocks do you have? Because that person that you see that's out there changing themselves, making an impact, achieving things, that they're out there just you look at them and it just looks like there is nothing wrong in their life. Like, why can't you have that life? Talk to them. They'll tell you about all the things going on that's behind the scenes that they don't complain about. They don't tell other people about. And they keep moving in spite of. When you find out that challenges and obstacles and derailments, these are all regular things. It's nothing unique to you. It's not something that you did wrong. It's not that you were raised incorrectly. No, it's just the inaction that you haven't taken. So look, I'm not going to draw this out. This is a pretty heavy episode. But we need to hear it. We need to know that it's not Donald Trump. He's not doing this to you. It's not your mama. It's not your baby daddy, your baby mama. It's not the person that you were once madly in love with. No, it's you. You control all of that. You control who has access to you. You control who influences you. You control who you think is weighing you down. Okay, they're weighing you down. Cut them. They got to go. It's that simple. But we make it difficult. We make things seem like they're insurmountable. Like it's impossible. And it's not impossible. There's a way. There is a way. What are you going to do? Look at the piece of paper. Write down on the piece of paper. Just scratch out everything and write down what you're going to do. That's your first step. Scratch out everything on there and write down what is the first step that I must take to get back on track, to get back to me, to accomplish the life that I thought I was going to have, to accomplish the goal that I thought I would have accomplished by now. Come on, I'm serious. Write it down. What's the first step? And if you actually took the time to do it, man, look, I challenge you. I challenge you to put it in the comments of this episode. What is the one action you're going to take? If you don't want to put it out there for everybody, you can send it directly to me. It's not hard. My name is Carol, Kerrol. And you can email me at Carol, Kerrol, at Carol.com. Yeah, that's my email address. If you didn't know, now you know. And you know what? You're not by yourself. There's things that I want to do. There's things that the person across the street from you wants to do. There's things that your friends want to do. Start inquiring. Ask them, hey, what things are you yet to do? That's step number 2. Ask the people around you that you really value and you love, or the friends that you feel like they're supportive, they're on the same wavelength. Ask them, what things are they yet to do? What things do they want to do that they haven't had a chance to yet? And I guarantee you, if you find ways to support them, they're going to support you. Oh yeah, I bet you. I'll put money on it. I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Hit us up on our IG page. It's not hard to find. We're at 13th Floor, please. Hit us up on our Facebook page, 13th Floor. That might also be at 13th Floor, please. We'll drop it in the show notes. And again, if you don't want to put it out there, send it to me. For those of you who don't know, I'm a life development coach. And I'm going to tell you, as a life development coach, there are times where I struggle developing my own life. So I don't want you to think that I got a blueprint for you. No, I got some key things that'll get you where you need to be, that'll get you moving in the right direction. But again, none of us are perfect. We all got our own challenges. We all got our own derailments, our own obstacles. But at the end of the day, those dreams, those desires, those aspirations, they're yours to have. No doubt. Again, that email address is Kerrol, Kerrol, at Carol.com. Listen, this has been the break room live from the 13th floor, where the furniture isn't always the best, but the views are amazing. I promise y'all, next week I'm coming back with some fire. The fellows will be here. We'll be back with some fire, episode number 152 next week. But man, when I tell you this next 150 episodes, we're going to be calling y'all out. And we want y'all to call us out. And if you friends of ours, yeah, you need to call us. Ask us, what things are we supposed to be doing that we're not doing? What things do we need help with? Because even here on the 13th floor, yeah, we got obstacles. We got derailments. We got challenges. Everybody needs help at some point. Just remember that. Do your part. You can listen to this podcast on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Vimeo, YouTube. Tune in. We ask you every week. We want your comments. We want your feedback. Oh, we really do. We're not just saying that. We really want to know. We want to know what you want to talk about. What are you out there struggling with? What do you want a black male's point of view on? And I don't care. You don't have to be black. We all got a point of view. You'd be surprised what you might find out if you ask. That's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. Live here from the break room, where we break from all things normal and all things expected. And we broke today. Yes, we did. Some of you are just like, man, what just happened? Look at that piece of paper. You should have some things on there that tell you what just happened. Yo, I'm Coach K. I look forward to talking to you all next week, and I look forward to your opinions on this episode of The Break Room from the 13th floor, where the furniture isn't always the best, but the views, oh yeah.
Welcome to where the furniture isn't always the best, but them views, they are amazing.
It's a 13th floor, y'all. It's a 13th floor, y'all. It's a 13th floor, y'all. It's the 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 13th floor, y'all.